Does it have wings? All right, so back working on Twitch. Yeah, Kick's the same. Let me do a refresh on Kick. Yeah, it's working on Kick. Fresh, and it's working on YouTube now. Yeah, Truth is working on YouTube now. I don't know why it does that, man. No, on YouTube it's Scorpio 11 space 10 space 71. But if you type in Scorpio Gaming, it'll pull that up. Because they wouldn't let me do Scorpio Gaming 71 as like the main thing, but that's in there in the description. All right, I just realized I got two eyes in raising that shit cook for a minute while I empty. Huh? Uh, are you talking about for the moss for the skill tree? I haven't done any bosses for the skill tree yet. Done them just legit for my ascension. Yeah, I haven't actually done them. It's what do I have to do? What do I have to do for beta monkey? I have to Scorpio. Sheila, my crafter, has to do. Oh, there. Don't matter. I ain't worried. Because of moving servers, I got to go get all the tributes, artifacts again. That artifacts, yeah, but you can't transfer trophies. That's the biggest thing. And just hey, getting Alacolio claws and then claws on one. Because it's like honestly, if you think about it, what's that? It won't. I have it set. I have it set. The only way the audio is going to go on my live stream is if I allow it to. And it's like, I'll show you. I have to act setting. Sound, I think. Microphone. Two things you have to do. Might it might not be allowed to happen because of the fact the way I do my audio is through wireless headset. And I'm not pulling the conversation from because the way PlayStation works is kind of stupid. Um, it doesn't split its audio, so I had to go through all kind of steps in order to have the head. I had to have a second controller hooked up, and then I had to use a 2.5 millimeter jack to go from sound card to the controller. What's that? Oh, cool. Oh, you haven't seen half of it. You haven't seen half of it. Because right now you're just seeing what's out in the open, what everybody can see. They, when I say I'm raising babies, water babies, those are my security. Ones with saddles are security. Because I had a level 20 megalodon get in my water pen one day. It spawned in, killed killed my meguana, killed one of the Tusos just like that one. Look at this. Look at the stats on this. It's a baby. No points. Still has one more imprint to go. Okay. But want a tour to base, I'll give you the tour to base. Yeah, it's 1 point too much. Okay. So got the piano for music. I used to have my poker table out here. But they took away the poker table. No. And this is where you sat to wait your turn to play poker. Oh. And if you look, this is the actual ceilings here to walk on. But it's just deep enough where you could feel canteen while you're walking. The railings keep anything from coming across and attacking you. Okay? And I couldn't go straight across because, I'll tell you, this jackass decided he wanted to build around where the metal was. So he did that. So I had to back it up. And he did it while I was building. Anyhow, so I have a cloner in there for water. For water tames. So, of course, we got the deck, observation, shit like that. Of course, we got troughs, incubator for water tames, embryo incubator for water tames. These are the babies that are being raised right now. There's 63, and that's with empties. Okay. So a refrigerator for food in case we have more food than we have troughs. But this is the downstairs, right? So it looks that way, right? That's the downstairs. So this is where I put generator to power the base. These are all the water tames. They're all cryo fridges, water tames. And I have 10 deck troughs of Mejo berries. And this is the dungeon for people that don't want to listen. Got a bed, trough, toilet, cabinet for their clothes, a little bit of light, water tap, Now, see the vaults here? There's vaults over there. Every vault is organized. We've got Ascendant in these two. Ascendant saddles in those two. Mastercraft and saddles in that one. Journeyman. Apprentice. Ramshackle. And Primitive. These are Scuba. And we have Blueprints. Same thing. First two are Ascendant and Mastercraft, Journeyman, Apprentice, Ramshackle, Primitive. And there is 2 secret doors to downstairs. And if I have to get down here, I got the gate on each side. Then I have forge over here for, when I'm just doing stuff over here. And this is where I got the storage barrels, the beer barrels. And I have berry stuff that I'm raising. Which these are all raised right now. These need to get transported to the island for the computer character. Or if I have car cars or something, I need the high ceiling. Of course, this is the door to observation deck. Okay. Typical wild card. Door don't want to open. Come on. Need And of course, this is my egg thief. You look at his level, he can steal an egg from anywhere in the building. And we have a Deinonychus egg. So now we go up to maternity, which is upstairs. And we have everything. We got a vault, sleeping pod, 5 grills, cryo fridge for grabbing something in a hurry. And we got a few refrigerators. Broke down to where kibble, soups, I think this is health and energy brews, so forth and so forth. All those are babies that need to be raised. This side is meat. That side is berries. Vases for keeping the meat from spoiling in the iguana. Trio. And we've got a few in storage. As you can see, all of them have traits in them. So when I am breeding and I need a trait, I just have to find it. There, T-Rex, vampiric. Okay, and then I've got a few incubators. Of course, these are the ones that I'm actually the more immediate ones that need to be raised. Got a few pyromanes. Look at the stats of that baby. That's a joker. It's black, white, and green. Look at cars need to be raised. Dinosuchus. Like I said, if you look at the stats, you'll be like, what the? Because when I'm on by myself, and it's like my tribe mate disappears. I don't know where he is, Know what I mean? I'm doing shit by myself. Look at that Tech Giga baby. $1,633 melee. It's only 10% imprinted. Phoenix. There you go. You say you like Phoenix, right? There you go. How about those stats for a Phoenix? Seeing this truth, right? And of course, every floor has a Meguana for feeding the babies. Okay, so now this is the main building. This is the cryo center where all the dinos are broke down to where only, like, take this cryo fridge for example, only basilisks go in that fridge. Only Dinosuchus go in that one. Kilo, Bulldog, Ab Spino. You know what I mean? They're all broke down by what they are. And that covers 2 floors. That's my vault, my bed, and my personal cryo fridge. Okay, so then we got when we're raising something that doesn't fit inside, like the Dreadnoughtus, do it up on the roof. Got the greenhouse. We're doing the Elder Claws. That vault is for fertilizer. Of course, a lazy ass Alfred, who hasn't left that spot in about a month. I end up filling this shit myself and emptying it myself. He's supposed to be emptying everything and putting it in the refrigerators. Cart full of nothing but mejoberry seeds. So it auto-fills the 3 daddy boxes there. Then I manually poof them downstairs. Now we'll go to engineering, where I do all the crafting. This is engineering. I've got my libraries, daddy boxes, fabricator, smithy, tech rep, elevator up to upstairs, in case I want to use the big forge. And of course, there's another indie forge there, grinder, cooker, Mega Lab. And right now, I'm actually disturbed because you see these 4 volts up here? They shouldn't be here. That's from doing too many purple drops and Drakeling chests. It just gets thrown in there until I get a chance to organize. So upstairs, I keep lockers up here for when I'm doing stuff with friends. And we're going to split the stuff. I just put them in the lockers. And of course, I killed them. And then we got a clock for speeding up the time. And then the big steam forge. No? Or not steam forge, but you know what I mean. It takes the element. I forget what it's called. Yeah, it is a steam forge. Okay. So, let's go to Drifter Cove, to my other base on a straight. Oh, hold on. I haven't showed you the best part. You have to ask yourself, where's all my vaults, right? Well, that's a bio grinder. We don't want to get blood in the base. Put it on the roof. I mean, the base is white. See the lights in the floor? We've got a few vaults downstairs. Here's the generator for this base and the water supply. And like I say, these vaults are broke down to, there's a few miscellaneous I need to fix. Then helmets, gloves, yada, yada. And, organized. SPs, weapons, artifacts, tech BP, tech BPs. Everything's broke down. Now we'll go to Drifter's Cove. The other base that I built specifically big enough for Dreadnoughtus. And I gave it to my tribe mate. Got to give Wildcard a chance. Any day now, Wildcard. Any day now. There we go. All right, so we got some bolts here. Stacked on top of each other. Sleeping pod. That. Troughs in the floor. Egg thief for this building. Do a quick look around. More vaults over there. Just a few deadies to do some crafting over here, And he didn't want all his tames up top here for people to look at and talk at. So we made it downstairs for his stuff. I like building. I'm sure you've figured that out. And you know what? One of the funniest part about it, Truth? None of my bases are ever, and if you look, everything is organized. None of my bases have ever been duplicated. I don't build the same base twice. So that's this base. And if you look, fly Wyvern or Griffin in from up top, and this ceiling is big enough to raise Dreadnoughtus. Doors. Without having to put them on the roof. This is his bed. Put a big transmitter up there. I don't know why, but he did. That's just his choice. This is his base now. I gave it to him after I built it. And he built a building. He built the building for doing cement and paste or Akachina paste. He had the snails on the floor with a gotcha down there, and the snow owls up here, you know. And then that's that is actually what I started with on this island. Foundations, a transmitter. I had the Jenny out here on the ground and a water tank. And I built this. This is our boss center, where when we go to do a boss, it is the same size as the obelisk. So if they fit in here, it's just the same exact thing as going to an obelisk and doing a boss fight. But when you come back with chibis, the shelves are for chibis. Cool. And as you notice, none of the chibis are duplicates. Like I said, and this is where we do the bosses. Quit being mean to that bistro. Damn. You know, those dilos are twats, man. And the thing is I was going to build a water pen out here. That's why you see pillars out here. And I started framing it out for a water pen. And some jackass come out in the middle and put a bunch of pillars up the middle on a platform because he wanted to get all those cakes and shit, you know? Because that island ends up filled with dodos. But this is deep enough here for my Shastasauruses. And then when I gave it to my tribe mate, he didn't really care about the water pen. So, just a matter of, I need to pick them all up, actually. All these pillars and quarter walls, I need to go around and pick them all up. Because when I render it in, I have to render them in. Oh. And of course, you can bring your raft right up here and then just walk right up this platform. Not a bad view. Not a bad view at all. Like I said, I started doing the framework for the water pen. And he took over, he never finished. I don't know what he wants to do. But I was just telling Phantom, I was talking to him today, he wants to come back for Lost Colony, but I'm going to ask him if he's doing anything with this base or not. Don't matter to me, but it's just one extra base. I just like he didn't know how to do that with the vaults. I had to come over and do it for him. I had the vaults downstairs, just like I did in engineering. And he wanted them upstairs, but stacked on top of each other, and he didn't know how to stack them. So he asked me to come stack them. So I did. And then he took all the cryo fridges and put downstairs. Okay, well, hard. All right, come on. Of course, there's my Bob Shack. Every builder has to have a Bob Shack. I keep a Bob Shack over at the volcano in case I want to go try to do a purple run or something. Jenny, sleeping pod, vault, sleep trough, and a grill. Somebody's doing a purple drop. Baby gas bag. That's my little Bob Shack. As you look over by the volcano, when I do a meat run, if somebody's got a shield up doing a purple drop, guarantee you they're AFK. It's the only reason to put a shield out to the side like that. Let's see. It is owner, whatever, who owns the gate. Same person. So they put metal behemoths around the drop and a shield. And I guarantee you they're laying in the bed. Look, there go wyverns. I have my car with me. No, but I do have Dixie. Go take a look. Yep, I can hear the car. But are they on it? Yeah, they are. But as you see, I go right here from the Bob Shack, and I'm at the entrance to the volcano for the cave for the artifact. Yeah, man, it is 2 o'clock in the morning. I was supposed to be doing paperwork by now. I was supposed to be done with paperwork by now and in bed. Okay. So I got to switch over to day shift, man. But yeah, not a big deal. Anyhow, that's my little Bob Shack. So yeah, I put my time into my. I appreciate it. Like I said, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it's my OCD, they call it. I don't personally call it OCD. I just that's the way I was raised. Is everything's got its place. You put it away. Then I was in the military, which teaches you the exact same thing. It's like okay, if my parents taught it to me, now the military's teaching it to me. Maybe there's something to it. Right? You know what I mean? So I appreciate it, man. And see, that's the thing. Everybody will tell me they're like, "Dude, how comes you haven't done the boss fights?" Well, I'm building. I'm raising. I look at the stats. My babies. You'll see why. All blue Deinonychus. Okay, solid blue Deinonychus. Look at those stats already. And yeah, my Phoenix is good. Yeah. So let's see. Matter of fact, we just grabbed an egg off the egg thief. Let's see what it looks like. Uh oh, get him an extra point. We did. It was 119 for health. Now it's 120. Gotta do a comparison. Take it easy, Fran. Okay. So do a comparison. We've got 80 and 40. Okay, 120 health. 120 health. 64 melee, and this 164. I thought maybe we had a mutation, but we don't. 37, 37. And see, that's what I mean. I take my time and actually check stuff like this. You know what I mean? To try to get the best stat I can. But see, I'm not like everybody else. I don't have to have max stat. Just max enough to keep my fat ass alive. Like, I'll show you something. Look at those stats on my baby rock drake. Think that'll keep you alive in aberration? Does D, do you play ARK? He's still there? Go to. Hold on. Doomsday, can you hear me? Wait. Do you like rock drakes? Did what? Owls. Oh no. Let me look. Let me look and I will, but you're not looking at my stream, are you? Truth, I'll let you tell him the stats of that baby rock drake. Keep in mind that's zero imprint. I haven't imprinted that. It's 14,160 health, 800 melee, 1575 stamina, and 1228.9 melee. And it's black and white. 79 black with 38 white. Where do you see it? But I got to put them away because I got to go to aberration or Val. Don't want it. Yeah, I gotta get some. I can even 19 food. That's all right. When it comes to going to aberration, everybody's like, "Oh, take a." I got good Megalosaurus. You know what I prefer to take? My bear. Who here likes bears? So you'd like an ab dire bear, right? Must have put it back in the. Oh, there's one imprinted. There we go. This is one of my dire bears. $362 with no points put in her. After imprint, 9,676 health, 1,050 stamina, 1,700 weight, 1,497 melee. You would not want to piss her off. But yeah, the reason I like taking a dire bear to ab is one, their speed. You can really get around with it big time. Plus, so much organic poly out of those flowers. But yeah, D, let me go use the bathroom and I'll find my snow owls. What I got for snow owls, because I'm pretty sure I have some black ones. If I don't, I'll look at my tribe mates if he does. But I'll be right back. I gotta go use.
From jungles where shadows creep, he tames the beast while others sleep. Scorpio stands where fear would fall. The arcs obey, he conquers all. A roaring heart, a fire inside. No game too vast, no place to hide. Scorpio, he stands for right. In the darkest game, he finds the light. Taming dinos, wage wars across the stars, across the scores. He stands tall, he stands tall. Controller in hand, his battles rage. Pixel worlds become his stage. From Call of Duty's endless fight to taming beasts by firelight. No foe too great, no odds too steep. His spirit wakes while others sleep. Scorpio, he stands for right. In the darkest game, he finds the light. Taming dinos, waging wars across the stars, across the scores. He stands tall, he stands tall. rage. Pixel worlds become his stage. From Call of Duty's endless fight to taming beasts by firelight. No foe too great, no odds too steep. His spirit wakes while others sleep. He stands tall. Scorpio, he stands for right. In the darkest game, he finds the light. Taming dinos wage wars across the stars, across the scores. He stands tall. He stands tall. He stands tall. He stands tall.
All right, we go white. I appreciate that. I appreciate it, man. But it's kind of boring, you know what I mean? And that's everybody's like, well, you need to liven it up. I'm like, this is just me playing the game. I mean, and you don't know. It could go from boring 1 second to I'm dying the next. You know what I mean? And that's ARK. Like, well, I know a lot of people in ARK because I've been playing since 2015. And I'll get a message on Discord or something saying, "Hey, go to this server if you want to run Alpha King Titan." Next thing you know, I'm dead. I put it down a makeshift, like four foundations, a bed, a locker with some stuff in it. In case I die, I got a way to get back to my shit. Stuff like that. And it's like, because hell, Cryo's got 30 days, man. Just throw him in a locker. But oh else. So, like I said, in a drop of a hat, it goes from boring to oh damn, Like you want to see some pretty creepers. There you go. I like to call this one weather. Wait do you see it? It reminds me of looking at the radar on the Weather Channel. Tell me that's not a wicked looking. That's a clone if I babyfy it and it does, man. It's like I a friend of mine brought it over, let me clone it, because I got done real dirty. I was like I was trying to help somebody and I was pregnant and with 150 Reaper and trying to help him, the freaking arthroplural split my damn suit. You know what I mean? As soon as I lost my suit before I could get my backup suit on, I lost the baby. It was like, well, here, just got enough to cryo my Reaper, right? I'm like, yeah. Like, just I'll bring it over and throw it on your cloner. I keep meaning to babyfy it, make it stronger. It's, oh yeah. But you see how, in order to find the snow owls for him, I have to look in every cryo fridge named as what's in. See how you saw there's an ab dire bear, but there's also a regular dire bear also. Well, not just that, but they just have a higher resistance to damage. That right there is what I need to start working on. Now that I can jump back and forth from Val, tomorrow I'll go render all my bases in. I'm gonna take a. Can't remember if I took a transmitter to Val or not, but think I did. But yeah, I need to bring the ruse back because the ruse are so easy to get in Valguero that I got some really cool colored ones, and yeah, I really want to start breeding one. Oh, this is a Strauss 5997. Only bad thing about this one is it's kind of laggy because of the fact there is on cell games. So they've actually got cloner hours of cloners, and that's what makes this so laggy. Um, and then on top of it, there's a couple streamers like Ice Stream. All right, Griffins. Think I got a few Griffins. All right, that one got 7. All 7. All 7. If not, there's a guy on this map that I helped him out with ice wyverns. Um, Told me if I needed, and I know he's got solid black snow owls. I don't know about the Griffin, but he does black the way I do blue. That's his main target is getting solid black. Oh wow! Right next to Griffin. My blue ones are my highest level. Bad D wants black because I could give him really good snow owl eggs or stat wise. But like I said, it looks like I'm gonna have to talk to the guy. Remember where his base. If I saw him talking in chat, I'd recognize. Don't remember off the top of my. But he told me if I needed anything, still a couple that to try me. There's one of my aberrant megalosauruses. See the stats of that? That's a baby with 20,008 health, 6 feet, stamina, and 713. Or imprint. Oh, imprint. These were caps, but he took them over. Here. Okay. Ragnarok. We actually need to go back to Ragnarok. Summer Scorpio. Steelers. Now for Ragnarok. There is actually a bunch of stuff I lost because of wild card and the rollbacks. See that level 29? Everybody's like, why do you bother? One, rates. Two, it's got number 2 blue in it. So breeding that is how I got number 2 blue to get solid blue. Here you go. Baby Ceratosaurus before imprint. 10,340 health, 581 weight, 719 melee, and 1920 stamina. 0 imprint. No, I don't have black in either the Snow Owl or the Griffin. Not solid black. So I'll check with uh that other guy here on Astraeus, man. Here you go. You see I got solid blue Megatherium, right? An adolescent, 19,713 health, 2520 stam, 1426 weight, and 989 melee. These are wyvern babies that I've been raising. What game are you playing? You still... Huh? I was gonna say, is he still playing Grand Theft Auto or is he playing ARK? Or at least report him, take a picture of who he is and what his name is. Holy shit, they emptied that trough again. Holy shit, man. I filled that trough up like 5 times. Shit, man. All right. No, I think what it is a lot of it is that since I'm doing it in the water using the since I'm doing most of it in the water, I'm getting a lot of fish. And babies go through fish like fames go through fish like it's nothing. I need to go to the volcano, run the volcano and come back. Gotta be. I mean, it's cheating, but unfortunately, like I said, that's the kind of shit right there that is like he's not hearing us, man. He's fired up. Fired up. He ain't hearing nothing we got to say, man. Fired up. I must have left Omega over on Rag. So do either one of y'all like do, do either one of y'all like Managarmas? Hold on, hold on. All right, you like Managarmas. Y'all are not looking at it on my YouTube. Wait, 16,673 health, 5,461 stamina, 1,016 weight, and 1,658 melee. Red, white, and blue. Yeah, man. No, that's the Drakeling. That's the Drakeling. The Drakeling does that. When you get on and off, the Drakeling does that. See, watch. Yep, red, white, and blue, man. I busted my ass to get those colors. Hold on. We'll have to send D a picture. Hold on. This thing gonna be so popular come 4th of July. Let me know if it pops up in the chat because it won't alert me. I'm the one. See, that's the Drakeling that does that. Like I said, it's still got a bunch of points that I can put in it yet. You know? Well, it's just like any Managarma. It'll punch with its elbows, Or it does a breath attack, an ice attack. Oh yeah. Hold on, I'll show you. Hold on, I'll show you. There you got the throw or the breath attack. All right, here comes another one. It, yeah, if you yeah, guess what I use them for? This is why I worked so hard to get the stamina as high as I did. Taking the aberration, you can use them in aberration because they're not a flyer. Okay. And you freeze the nameless. They're awesome getting venom. Because you just sit there and freeze them. Like I say, with pretty much anything I have gets me nameless. Strike. Done. Should have left my car over at Ragman. Now, these I should have all black. I have all black, all white, solid blue, solid red. See the Theres? Look at the stats of the Therizina. 25,644 health, 2,734 melee. I go into Alpha Dragon with 4 Therizinos, 10 cakes in each one, and a pyro on my shoulder. And run it by myself. Okay. Gonna have to go through my tri-mates cryo fridges because I'm missing a bunch of stuff now. Here. Red and black. Solid black Managarma. Where's D at? Is he still tripping? I don't have snow owls or griffins, but I do have solid black Managarmas. There's the male. There's the female. They're not even max yet. They're only at 319. Like I said, this is my personal craft fridge of themes that I use. You know? Look at the weight on that RG. 10,951.7. It still got decent stamina, decent health, and decent melee. Look at the lightning one. 25,000 health, 1567 melee, 2,000 stamina, and 1,000, 2,041 stamina, and 1,020. Better yet, baby, didn't it? But that's my mantis before raising. 1,037 melee on a mantis. Put a high level sword in that thing's hand. Damn. Something's having a bad day. All right, gotta run to drag and get my I gotta get my car and do them. You haven't seen the gingerbread base, have you? Cool. D, can you hear me? I just looked at that earlier. Oh, that's right. I just put that there. I hate having to wear a hat. I wear this. I wear the headsets. I have to wear a hat because otherwise it'll slide. Okay, everybody good. Hours 40. Right. Oh, we can't take. Oh, speaking of take. Way. Think I got enough dust? Yeah, but I'll be honest with you. I appreciate somebody realizing how much time I put in my builds. Because, like I said, I don't know how to explain it. I never plan my build. One of those things, every build is individual and it goes by the terrain. Um, but the bitch of it is, takes me like 6 months or better to actually say, okay, I'm good with this. I'm happy with it. This one's finished. Something got a 2 minute time. Yeah. Fight with your. No. Lay down. You had yours, don't you? Go steal his. That right there is why you don't get cookies. What was that? That sounded weird. What was that? What was that, y'all? Oh, I was gonna say. Oh, look, it won't let you transfer anymore with something on your shoulder. Evidently, one of their latest updates, you can no longer transfer with something on your shoulder and it just drops where you transfer from. I think they did that to keep people from leaving shoulder pets at obelisks and shit. You know? Because today I couldn't figure out what the hell. I got nothing in my inventory. Why won't it transfer? I finally figured out it's because I had the Drakeling on my shoulder. I guarantee you they figured out a way because of all the bulb dogs and shine horns and all the other bullshit that's sitting at obelisks. Hey God. Can't believe I brought Omega over. And I can't put her in my inventory. Go ahead and rate. There you go. Look at that. You like the Dinotheriums, right? Right there. Zero imprint. 39 or yeah, 39,200 health. Oh, that's been leveled. Hold on. Yeah, he's been leveled. Let me find the female. There it is. 39,200 health, 1619 melee. think I'm just gonna have to go ahead and cancel this shit. Some of that one is what it is. Bit later. Just like, do you know what I did to make all this shit straight? Truth. Like, you see how I have everything in line with itself? From that post to that post, it's all straight. And if you look, it, it's all straight. I literally put a wall here in between, lined it all up, and then pulled the wall up. That's how anal I am with my builds. Unfortunately, this one, because of the cryo fridges, had to go back. It looks like it's back more than it really is, but it's because of the skin. There you go. Look at that. That's thylacoleo. The Tron, the black and cyan. 25,568 health, 2,565 melee, 1,040 stamina, and 1112 weight. That's another one that kills everything it touches. Hold on a second. I hear you, Duck. I don't know if I'm really excited for it. Because it sounds like, I don't know, it reminds me of Pal World, dude. Really does. I mean, NPCs that can raid your base, it totally sounds like Pal World, man. Totally. Wow. Refrigerator's full, man. Wow, that's just it. Is knowing it's like that. See, in Power World, I played Power World, and in Power World, you have teams that if they lose and die, they go back into the ball and they come back to life later on. You know, but I won't my global chat go away, dude. I hate that about global chat. But anyhow, um. Yeah, this shit comes back to life later on. Arc tames don't do that. Once they're dead, they're dead. You know? And seeing how Wildcard has taken everything they've done from movies or other games, I guarantee you those NPCs are going to be walking around with tames of their own and they're going to try to attack your base. So, Yep. Yeah, you see how I ran out of tech foundations? So there are some that I have to go make some tech stuff and bring it back. Like I got like 8 tech triangle foundations. I got like 20 tech triangle ceilings, you know. Uh well more than 20 because it was 20 before I built that floor. That floor right there has got 9 times 1. So 54 plus the 20. About 75 of them. Then it'll be 100% tech. This building. That one started with a Bob Shack. Kind of took the wall out, added on to it. Built the water pen. Like I said, they'll have to put the ceilings on top so you can walk around. You can actually see the gap there. See the gap. We got to do quarter walls rest of the way around. Yeah, get there. But for then they're going, why is it not working on the paddle on the custom PlayStation controller that's got the back paddles? So ain't it working? All right, so I got. Are you back now, D? D, can you hear me? Okay, I've been trying to tell you. I don't have black owls or griffins, but I'll talk to the guy on the server. Got any? And but I do have the solid black manicormus. Yeah, those stats. Oh, you can ask truth. My manicormus are not terrible, dude. What is the most important stat for manicorma? Y'all's opinion. Anybody, this goes for you too, chat. What's the most important stat on a manicorma in y'all's opinion? Who says Bruce says stamina. Does everybody agree with that? It's stamina. Duck, what? Duck, what are you doing with your manicorma, buddy? Shouldn't be in the water. No, actually, in my opinion, now everybody, it depends on what they use it for. So there is no wrong answer. But in my opinion, it's stamina. In my opinion, it's stamina due to the fact that if it's got good stamina, you can jump 3 times instead of two. So you actually can stay in the air longer. So yeah. Did you hear the stats of my Managarmus? Well, I'll let you know. So in case you're not interested, then you're not interested. Yeah, they're in this last one. Well, like I said, I'm all about being straight with it with everybody. So here you go. Before imprints, they got 9,240 health, 600 weight, 3,300 stamina, and 784 melee. Before imprint, don't have to. My red, white, and blue. I'll tell you my stats on my red, white, and blue. It is 18,298 health, 1,047 weight, 5,461 stamina, and 1,690 melee on my red and blue. My red, white, and blue. They get the job done. But yeah, that's always been my pet peeve is running out of stamina with it. Fall from the inopportune time. Aim. Yep. Well, that's just it. It's not just melee. Is their ice attack draws a lot of stamina. You know what I mean? That's one of their most powerful attacks is that ice attack. So yeah, you're gonna go through stamina. Oh yeah, in my opinion. But like I said, that's one of the things. It all depends where you use. I like to take them to aberration because it's not a flyer, so you can use it in aberration. And they're great for falling out the nameless venom and killing the nameless and getting the venom. On wild card. Oh yeah, really? Well, then you don't know the trick of aberration and not need an element. You can use tech gear and aberration without element. You can use tech gear in aberration without having any element. Now, that poisonous pink water charges up the tech suit. Yeah. Yep. And it charges it up. Now, the suits will take damage, so you don't want to do it too much. But yeah. Just enough to charge it up, yeah. Yep. Now that's why a lot of people, when Gen 2 was out, a lot of people would take the cheap tech suit from Genesis because it never took damage. So they would take that tech suit to Aberration. That way they could get in the pink water all day long to charge their shit up. Easiest way to get a rock drake egg, jump down in the damn bottom, charge up the tech suit, go, because if you're wearing tech, you don't take no radiation damage. And you just go down, snatch an egg, and jetpack out of there, man. Oh yeah. By the way, you're getting to see my car now. This is Omega. This is my baby. 30,000 health. 2246 melee. Black and blue. Oh, is that a rebel? Oh, was a rebel gone. For 96. 952 durability on like that. You know this is just a meat run, right? But while I'm down here, might as well pick up a few drops. Grab an artifact while I'm... Oh, of course you're gonna come out of the woodwork. Really? Now you made me mad. Okay, even worse yet, you made Omega mad. You go, Omega. 298 torch blueprint. Oh my God, look how cheap that torch blueprint is. 298 torch, ascendant torch blueprint. 78 stone, 78 wood, 78 flint. Max for gloves, max sword. Dang, I guess he left, huh? Yeah, Duck, I still want to know why you need oxygen on a man of garment, man. What are you doing with him? What'd you say you were doing? PvP? Zooming through space biome on Gen 2 PvP with Managarma? Wow. To jump them things in the space biome? Is that even safe? The way those things jump, is that safe to do? And I never played PvP. I mean, I played it once until I realized what it was all about. And that was kind of a practical joke my nephew played on me, where he didn't tell me there was a difference between PvP and PvE, and he put me on a PvP server when we first started playing. And man, I went and I built me a big old base. And all of a sudden somebody come along and start blowing things up, killing my teams, hollering alpha. I'm like, what? I don't know what the hell was going on. Come on. Oh, way too heavy. Mega. Sort you out. And that's mean, dude. You do that to people? Okay, doing that. Mega. Set. That'll help. I hear you, buddy. Whoops. Alright, can't move. Killed too many uh golem rubble golem or whatever they're called. Yeah, a cave like this, nothing can go wrong, man. Bunch of shit that wants to kill you, some lava, you know, what could go wrong? Somebody making noise. Really? 190. I wonder if when they do that DLC for the spider, are they gonna do like they always do and screw up and let people tame the ones in the caves, the high level ones? You know what I mean? There's so many people that have cave level tames that shouldn't because the devs, you know, just I don't know how they do it, but at first they let them tame them in the caves. It's like whatever. I mean, personally, I don't want a spider. I don't like spiders. But if I can get a cave level anything. Oh, got a problem. Dump the anyway. I got an idea. But our there, yes it is. Hey, Omega, your backup alarm doesn't work. Kick me off. Weird. Actually kicked me off, man. Got 124 UD saddle. How you doing there, bud? Alright, well we're not gonna harvest that because I don't even want to bother harvesting that rock golem. A rubble golem. Oh man, somebody got the drop. Damn it. Ah, got the drop. And home we go. This is a friend of mine's baby. Oh, wait a second. Like stuff has decayed, man. Like stuff has. Don't see any red pacifier. Getting that. Where am I? babies in the morning. I get up and offline. That's like about an hour. D, were you wanting to come by and get one of them embryos? Because you can only uh what update? Uh well, it's not that. That's not the part about the embryo. The reason they made it removable is one, you can see the stats. Two, you can actually sit there and hatch them at your own leisure. You know. Yeah, they will. Yeah, but I mean, you have to leave them in there a long time for them to decay. A whole lot longer than if they were born and died. But yeah. The embryo, you can carry the embryo back to your base and put it in the refrigerator and just have one of them guys make you an egg incubator to put in, to put it in. Or I'm listening. Yeah, but I mean that's what I'm saying. I mean, I can breed them and you take the embryo back to your base, put it in the fridge until somebody hatches it for you. You don't need the Bob's Tall Tale for that. You need the Bob's Tall Tale to make the incubator and to access it. You can carry an embryo. Gotcha. Good luck with that one. Them adding something for free. Shit, man. Look, having them add something for free. It is. Uh, I can't help it. I can't stand by a drop and not. Huh, in the drop. At me in the drop. Oh. Oh. And out to sea. Oh, gonna throw them out. Not tomorrow. Raise the bison. Berry. Them on the bison. One. Ah, there we go. 6. Bunch of griffins. Crap, man. Yeah, give it a little while longer. Any day now. Come on. I had. That would not be good. Every. All right. Hey. guys still raise. Almost done. Berries you full already again. Mama. There you go. Oh no. That'll last. Yeah. Hey, wanna left it. What's that? Teleport over where? Oh, to your rag? Yeah, but I'm about to go to bed. Yeah, I mean it's yeah, no, I'm having to switch to day shift, so I'm trying to get on a day shift schedule, but it's kind of a little difficult, you know what I mean? Because especially since Monday I got to work day shift, Tuesday I got to work night shift, then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday I got to work day shift. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, I wasn't even supposed to be on. But like, what's that? Yeah, when I get up, I got probably an hour's worth of paperwork to do. I'm actually the boss, and kind of looks bad if I don't have my paperwork done Monday, and I look at my people and say, "Where's your paperwork?" and mine isn't done. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it kind of would look bad. But check this out, Truth. See these solid blue helicoprions? That seed or egg, or it's the weirdest looking egg I've ever seen. I mean, you hatch it in a regular egg incubator, 100 success rate, solid blue, and I just found it in my oviraptor. So somebody dropped it on my roof. If you actually look, it's kind of hard to tell, but there is three of them. Two there and one down here. And one was a male, the other two were females. All from one egg. 109 with 100% success rate. And I'm like, I have no, I mean, I have an idea who did it, but it's down to like I said, it was down to three people. Fabian was one of them. So I thought about it, and he did make the comment that his weren't blue. So it's like, okay, so all that leaves me in my head is Mandy, because she knows I like blue, Gingerella, because she knows. But yeah, man, it's like, yeah, I don't mind breeding my stuff for people, especially giving it away for free. But you know, I got so much to raise and stuff like that. I really don't have time to jump around to people's servers to, you know what I mean? So I mean, not yeah, not being rude or anything, you know. Or if, dude, if you'd see my base, like you said, you're not watching my stream. You can ask Truth. I've got cryo fridges full of babies. I got a whole cryo fridges full of babies. Like, it's just, like never ending. They think I'm starting to make a dent. Somebody drops a dozen eggs on my roof. So I'm actually gonna have to get to the start and gonna start making kill fridges, XP parties. You know what I mean? Where you take a broth of enlightenment and hit a few explore notes. You go ahead and just kill everything in that. That'll help you move up with your XP massively. But yeah, I mean, the thing is I expect. Do you even have Estrellas? D. So you'd have to get Phantom to pick it up for you or something and bring it to you. You know, because you can't transfer them but one time. So like if I were to take them to uh my rag, pick it up there. I mean, I could take them over there and breed them there. You know, you could, and you could go to well, I mean, I have stuff to do over there too, but check out the gingerbread house. But it only works if you have that dynamic stuff turned off. The other people's skins. I don't know if I built the base out of tech, but snow on the floors and gingerbread skin on the walls. So yeah, I get that. Biggest thing for me is the glass. It's nice to have the glass without it costing you crystal. Ooh. Yeah. Yep. I crushed that. Oh. Hey, alarm for 5. Get up, imprint, back to bed. Hey, Doc. Uh, Still playing on any servers? Or just yours? Oh, hey, y'all. I am going to call it a night. Dogs out, and I will hope to see y'all tomorrow, man, or today, or whatever day it is. But enjoyed hanging out with y'all. Take it easy. All right, you too. Into my chat, my live stream tomorrow or today. I hope same thing. Uh, I'm gonna get me, like I said, about an hour sleep. Get up, imprint my babies, and go back to bed for a couple. Trying to get situated on a some sort of regular. Hopefully, night shift is done for the at least until the summer. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate ya hanging out and watching me meet runs and raise babies. Take it